Hi guys, Roberto here and welcome to another FIFA 19 play review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 94 rated prime icon moment Roberto Baggio. He has got a sensational looking card and he did cost me in the region of 10,000 coins to complete his loan SBC, and in the 4 games that I played him with, he scored me 2 goals and got me 2 assists, and he does have a 4-star weak foot as well as 5-star skill moves. Moving along into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 92 finishing, his 94 short passing, his 94 balance, and finally his 97 ball control. And I did have the engine chem stat applied to this prime icon moment Roberto Baggio. Now I wanted to get this video a little bit earlier, like the day he was released, but I was busy. I think it was the Sunday night he got released, and I was busy doing like the Premier League team season videos, so unfortunately I couldn't do the video on the Sunday or on the Monday, but no SBCs were released today, so I was able to fit in this review for today essentially. And this car looks absolutely fantastic. Definitely comes with his pace, shooting, passing and dribbling. His car looks phenomenal, literally the perfect stats that you want and would expect from a cam. That if you do his SBC, I think he costs you in the range of 1.5 to 1.6 million coins, around that region, which is a lot of coins, but even so it is a fantastic card. And overall, for the most part, I actually enjoyed him. There was one area that I really didn't like to him at all, but for the most part I thought he was actually a very decent cam. And getting into his first pro for me, there's going to be his pace. He does feel extremely quick. 90 acceleration and also 85 sprint speed with the engine chem, so there goes to 95 acceleration and 90 sprint speed. And I think also part of the fact that he felt so quick is probably down to how good his balance was, how good his ball control, his dribbling was as well. But even so, that pace was really, really good. I think to the point that if you really wanted to, based on using him, I suppose you could actually use him as a striker or a centre forward. I think he could definitely play that position. I don't think he would, well, I don't think there'd be any reason why he'd play terrible for that position. I mean, he's got really good finishing, he's got the good dribbling, he's got the amazing passing as well if you to link him up in a 2-man attack. But I still think probably the cam position is the position that if I was to ever do this SBC, I would play him in. Essentially, I don't think I'd play him as a centre mid either, just because those tackling and marking stats and interception stats as well are just horrific. I think you either want to play this guy as a cam, centre forward or striker, ideally a centre forward or a cam, but definitely pace though being the first pro to his card. The second pro is going to be his passing as well. He got me 2 assists in the 4 games, which is a decent return, and his passing stats are absolutely fantastic. 94 short passing as well as 92 long passing and 95 vision with the engine chem style. Both his free kick accuracy, his vision, his short passing and his long passing all go to 99. Now I didn't use his free kick accuracy, I didn't use his free kicks, and I don't know how to take free kicks properly, so that doesn't really matter to me that much. But his vision, his short passing and long passing is literally perfect for a cam or centre forward card, which is absolutely fantastic. And it definitely did feel good in game, really, really good through balls in particular. His long passes I don't recall using too much, and you typically won't really for a cam, but it's always nice just to have that 99 long passing there if you do decide to put on a cam set that would increase his long passing to 99, that being. But still, passing being the second pro to this card. Now his final pro is going to be his dribbling. Feels really good on the ball, and obviously he's got the 5-star skill moves as well. I'm starting to try and use a bit more skill moves. I don't know if I've got any clips showing him skilling players and stuff like that, but you know, just doing the basics like step overs, is that like a 1-star skill move or a 2-star skill move? I don't know, but it's, to me, that's fantastic skills, just doing step overs and stuff like that. But yeah, 5-star skill moves is obviously good for a lot of you guys that are more experienced and are able to utilize that. I think that's going to be really good for a cam position, definitely, and will cause a lot of problems for opposition players in division rivals or even in foot champs. I think he could play in foot champs. I think he's definitely foot champs quality, there's no question about that. And definitely his dribbling, you know, 96 dribbling, 92 ball control, 94 balance. Again, a lot of his stats with the engine chem style going to 99, that being his dribbling, ball control and balance, which is absolutely fantastic. In terms of his finishing, I want to quickly touch on that. Wasn't a pro or con to him. I thought it was fine, to be honest. I didn't think it was great though. At the same time, I thought he should have probably maybe finished off a couple more chances, but still, he did score me 2 pretty good goals, as you'll see in the clips. He does have 92 finishing and 91 positioning, 77 shot power. You can kind of notice that's not the greatest, but even so, it does have 85 long shots though, which isn't too bad. So still, finishing was okay, but it was nothing out of this world at the same time. The only issue I got to him is his stamina. Now, 81 stamina, a lot of people look at that and think that's probably fine for a cam, and I thought it was going to be as well, but actually in game, it didn't feel great. Now, I'm not saying he's unusable, that's definitely not out of the question, but in the 4 games I'd say in at least 2 of them, when it got to the 70th minute, and I wasn't just abusing like the card or anything like that, but when it got to the 70th minute, he was struggling. Like, he had hardly any stamina left, and obviously that's not ideal for FUT Rivals, but if you're going to be using him in FUT Champs, and he's not going to have any stamina left late game, you know, in like the 70th minute, that's going to be a big problem. Obviously, you can always use subs and stuff like that, but that's just something to think of. Personally, based on that, I do think I'll be doing this SBC. I'll be personally sticking with the 93 Royce, to be honest. I think it's just as good as this 94 Baggio. Don't get me wrong, I think he's a very good cam, but you know, there are still so many of the cards that are just as good as him and will be cheaper. But still, overall, I did actually quite enjoy using him for the most part, but I think he's still a little bit too expensive, as are most of these Prime Icon Moments SBCs, to be honest. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish off this playthrough. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.